Now you're lying. Go ahead.
What?
We're good.
Oh, we're live. Oh, sorry. We never get that right. Sylvia, you've been on here twice already. You know we never get that. We never get that right. So we're here, guys. Fight Card Live. We're talking about Fight Card 54, our 54th event, coming up on March 16th at Joe's Live, Ruthless. We've got some great fighters. Again, I said it's here with us this afternoon with Angelo Rivera Jr. as well as Miss Sylvia Reyes. What's up, guys?
What's up?
All right. We're about 2.5 weeks away from fight time, guys. So just want to kind of meet with you guys to find out how things are going, as well as just the preparation into the fight as well too, and just how excited it is. But before that, obviously you guys know each other as well, so this will be an easy thing. But Sylvia, I think we talked about this before that. Just background of how it all started, training, martial arts background, or as a kid, as a teenager, and then where you're currently training now, where you grew up, which town or city you grew up at. Let us know.
I grew up in Chicago, like kind of by Sox Park. I fight out of Combat Do. I've been fighting or wrestling and doing jiu-jitsu since I was 8 years old with Bob Shermer.
So, and it's been over at Combat Do since 8 years old to now, right?
Yeah, always.
And I know the rule is not to ask a female how old they are, but how old are you? 23. So 23, yeah. So 15 years with Master Bob.
Yeah.
How did you end up at Combat Do?
My cousins used to be there when I used to live in Vegas when I was younger. So when I moved out here, my uncle Javier got me into that, and then my dad just threw me in there. So I really had no choice to go.
And you still live in Chicago?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Ange, background. I'm pretty sure we can do a whole thing on this, but go ahead. Background.
Okay. As far as my background, I've been training since the age of 5, and pretty much karate, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Muay Thai, all of that great stuff I've been doing from anywhere from the age of 5 to 8, and been training at numerous gyms. Obviously, this is the comeback fight, so I've been out the game for about 3 years. But for this upcoming fight, I'm training over at Second City mainly, and partly over at Combat Do. So I'm still representing the hometown of Cicero, even though I'm from Chicago. But Master Bob, that's actually one of my main head coaches, as well as Herc Hayes.
So did you grow up in Chicago or you grew up in Cicero?
I grew up in Chicago, but
gotcha. Okay.
I represent Cicero too.
Gotcha. So you grew up in Chicago, represent Cicero, wearing a New York Knicks shirt. That's right.
Because last night I was actually at Madison Square Garden. I was watching the game. So whenever I travel to places, I like going to events, and I just rock the home team stuff. It was a great game.
Awesome. Dude, I love the spirit as well too, Ange. You brought it on up again. Like I said, I've always catch you where you're flying all over the place, man. But and this is your 3 years coming back. Why now? Why Fight Card Entertainment? I think the last fight you had was with us, correct?
Last cage fight, yes.
Yes, was with us. Yeah. So why returning home to Fight Card Entertainment and now 3 years later?
Well, it's always been my game plan. I needed a break. I got over 400 fights, honestly. So with everything combined all together, and I needed a break from just working out. I got super fat. And eating too many, all-inclusives and stuff. But it's always been a goal. I had a goal, honestly, by the age of 25 to get back into the fight game. But I noticed an opportunity as far as coming up a lot sooner, just because within this last year, I was working full time, and a lot of stuff started going on in my head mentally, in which how do I correctly say this? I don't like working for other people. And I just needed to flip the switch. I got my business going and it's moving. And I know fighting as well is going to help increase everything times 10. And it's always been my game plan to actually make this comeback. So the reason why Fight Card, I mean, I started off with these guys. You had my first official fight, and obviously this is home. So
yeah,
I'm ready to get it. I mean, honestly, I've been training very consistently for this last month, and already in 20 days, I lost 26 pounds. I got 10 more to go, and that's
nice.
big.
Nice. And to hear that again, like I said, man, you're one of those fighters that got in there early. Had a great career path. Still it's a great career path, leaning towards it so well too. And I've always said it, Ange. I've always said that this kid's a smart fighter. He's smart business-wise as well too, and to see what happens with him as well too. I remember your dad telling me it, as well as Master Bob, and I remember you taking that break and then gearing more towards that professional, your career. Life set in for yourself, and then you wanted to find that balance, which is very awesome. I remember, I think when we first returned in May last year, and we kicked around the idea, and we kind of you and I laughed about it. And then this last October, we were sitting in the VIP suite, and I kicked around the idea. I laughed about it, and you looked at me, you were like dead serious, and I'm like, okay, we can definitely get this going. So I'm glad to have. I really, you and Eugene Anthony making that big comeback after all these times. Again, I said, man, I really do appreciate you guys coming home to Fight Card Entertainment on that.
Yep.
Sure. Sil. I mean, let's go back to you. You're a dental hygienist, dental assistant.
Yeah, dental assistant.
Dental assistant. So, I mean, you're in a professional field as well too. So, it goes back to, and this goes a question for both of you guys. Why fighting then? Why? You guys don't have to do this. You guys are both intellects. By the way, Master Bob and Combat Bill, they're raising great kids here. By the way, they're both professionals as well too, have professional careers. Why? Why the fighting side of it?
I really didn't really have a choice to fight, but I mean, no, I really didn't. And my dad I had no choice. But I mean, like after a while, I kind of got used to it, and then like at home, when I wasn't doing it because I was in high school for like 4 years and like not doing it, so it's like. I get bored, and I was like, I have nothing to do, and I started gaining weight, and I was like, man, I need to go back. Like, I just have to go back.
Good for you.
Had to.
Do you think that because of your discipline in it, that this will stay with you for the rest of your life until you're, forever old?
Even if I don't fight when I'm older, but I know I still have to do like the jiu-jitsu part and stuff just to stay in shape.
Awesome. Good. And same thing for you, man. I mean, you're a world traveler, brother. You're somewhere, dude. To get interviews with you, pictures done with you, videos, you are somewhere all the time. Why the fighting? Why do it?
Why the fighting? I mean, honestly, since I was a little. Well, hold on 1 second.
You gotta share that, brother. You gotta share that.
So yeah, definitely. But yeah, since a young age, I've always. That was my passion growing up, and I set a goal that one day I want to become a UFC fighter, and one day I will win that championship at the welterweight division. So it was just a matter of me doing what I said I was going to do in the beginning, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm coming back, and I'm coming back with a better mentality. I mean, just saying what I'm going to do, get it done. Once I get it done, then I go from there.
So, and that, I guess that's a question that I guess a lot of people are asking. Is this a comeback and we'll see you guys again? Or is this a comeback and, hey, everybody in the 170-pound division, you better take notice because I'm back?
I mean, honestly, I believe they're already taking notice. So, I mean, I'm back. This year in Chicago alone, I plan on having a couple more fights. Next year, if all goes well, my goal is honestly to turn pro by next year, to have about 10 fights this year.
Nice. Sil, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about the matchup that it is. So you are fighting, and dude, I have been waiting to announce this fight for the longest time. You and I have been back and forth as well too for it. Dude, to be honest with you, again, I said also for people that don't know Sylvia, She's a beast in the cage, but she's the sweetest thing, man. You're the most patient. All fighters, and you know what I'm talking about. And just hitting us up every single time. Who's my fighter? Who's the fighter? Who's the fighter? Sylvia, I have to reach out to you and say, hey, look, this didn't pan on out. I apologize. And you're like, no problem. Don't worry about it. She's like, you're the sweetest thing. You're too easy for me to go and work with. But we finally got an opponent. It's for the Menacing Valor title as well, too. And Menacing Valor, again, like I was saying, is an MMA apparel company that sponsored a lot of Invicta fighters. They're a great company based right out of here in Chicago. He's a huge MMA fan, the owner as well, too. And you'll definitely be introduced to it. But your opponent, again, like I said, is coming out of Minnesota, and it's Akila Al-Amid. What do you know about your opponent, and what do you think is, what can the fans expect from you come March 16th?
I mean, I don't really know anything about her. I mean, I've seen pictures of her, like she's pretty big, but that doesn't mind bother me. Like, I don't really care. But trying to like figure out her weaknesses with it. Just trying to be patient with it. I don't want to like gas myself out through the whole 5 rounds. With it.
Gotcha. Anything different training wise coming from the last time you were with us at Fight Entertainment, and then this promotion coming on up?
I just practice more stand up and more conditioning.
Right.
More.
And I mean, you fought since you fought for us last May. You fought a couple different times again on different promotions as well. So, anything is this fight a little bit more important to you than the last couple fights?
Yeah, because it's 5 rounds. So, I mean, I'm kind of nervous about that. I feel like I'm going to die. But I've been practicing my conditioning a lot, so hopefully I'll be okay.
Gotcha. Ange, what do you think? And your opponent again aside, Nilo, the opponent's coming in is Eric Jackson?
Yeah, from Pure Muay Thai.
Anything you know about their camp, Ange? Anything you know about the opponent? Or anything you know about... And what can the fans expect from you, man? Are you just going out there to have fun with it, and or to finish it off early? What do you want to go ahead and do here?
Honestly, to put on a show. I mean, everybody knows me for the most part, and if you don't, get ready. It's going to be entertaining. I mean, I can't really say whether it's going to end in the first, second, or third, but all I know is it's going to be a highlight reel, first, second, and third if it goes at the distance. I don't really know too much about my opponent. I mean, from what I've heard, he hasn't fought in a couple years as well. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully he's training hard and taking it serious. I mean, of course, I'm going to go out and have fun, but I'm looking to make a statement. I mean, I got friends coming from all over, and this one's in my hometown. So, of course, looking to get the W.
Nice. 2.5 weeks, guys. In 2.5 weeks, we're going to Joe's Live in Rosemont. It's the entertainment capital of the Chicagoland area. The venue is beautiful. Both of you guys have been there. Hopefully you guys are very happy, again, like I said, with the venue. You're very happy with the promotion side as well, too, for it. It looks like it's going to be a sold-out, packed house, by the way. There's nothing like fighting in front of a roar of a crowd. Anything you want to go ahead and tell the fans and, what they should expect and the close on off here tonight? Sylvia, sorry.
What? I can't. I'm sorry. I'm spaced out.
Did I lose you? Did I lose everybody?
No, Sylvia's there. She's good. We lost her video, but she's fine. We can hear you, Sylvia.
So I was saying, is anything that you want to say to the fans, Syl, about the big show coming on up?
Hopefully you guys have fun watching me fight for the title fight.
Nice. Ange?
Man, I mean, it's going to be one exciting fight. I feel sorry for anybody that isn't there. For real, like, you're going to be missing out on an amazing night. If you have work, call off, come. I mean, this night right here, this is what a lot of people that I know that know me have been waiting for. And I mean, as far as Sylvia, she actually used to beat me up when I was a little kid and make me cry.
Oh, don't lie. Don't lie. Your dad would coach me to beat you, and I still lose.
And, man, I'm serious, though, for real. Like, everybody used to be scared of her when we were little kids. She used to beat up all the boys. So whoever she fights, that's going to be an amazing show as well.
Do you think that's cool as well, too, by the way, guys? I mean, you know, it's like brothers and sisters, right? You guys grow up, you guys kind of grow your separate ways, but then there's always that similarity where you guys come back and you see each other and you have that camaraderie, you know? Like, if you guys pass each other at the, you know, like on the street or in the mall, or you see each other, you give that, like, nod to each other to say, hey, I remember this. Do you guys get that, you know, when you see each other? Like, people, like, you know, like, there's a lot of you guys that came from combat, though. Do you guys get to see each other and do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could never get away from him. It was him too.
I mean, as far as me, I mean, if I see him, then, you know, I give him a shoulder bump or something like that, or choke out, and jump behind him.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, you talk about your guys with combat, though. I mean, come on, Chepe, you got Jose, you know, Carlos come from there as well too. Nilo, you know, you got KJ who's coming up from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, actually, speaking of Chepe, I'm actually going to be probably going out either the 1st or if not this Sunday for about 2 weeks to go train with Chepe and Curtis out in Muscle Farm.
Awesome. Cool, guys. Again, like I said, March 16th. I'm excited. Sylvia, I'm very, very excited to have you on the card, back on the card. And I'm super excited to see you guys. You dude, again, like I was just saying before, Neil and I will be running around, I'm pretty sure, that night. But we will stop to go ahead and watch you guys fight, man. And I'm very happy and appreciative of you guys making it out for this card.
Thank you for
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Take care.
All right.
Bye.